Evening everyone, hopefully everyone's all well. Let's flick that over now, there we go. Welcome back everyone to another Train Sim World live stream, not Train Sim World 2. We are on the older Northeast Corridor route today, which we actually haven't been on in probably about a month actually. So I thought we'd come back on it today, also because of another thing. Obviously as part of our sort of US day, obviously been a few videos promoted throughout the day. We've got this route, and then later on, possibly, we'll be on Bus Simulator 21, obviously on the US map. But anyway, let's see who we've got in the chat. We have got Becky, Amela, Ron, John, and Davidoff. How is everybody doing? Let's get the train set up. It's going to be weird driving the old one again. So obviously so used to the sort of newer, upgraded ACS 64. So we need to unlock the doors. Here we are at New Rochelle. Yeah, that's already set for us. Set that to dim. Each last go to on, but how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's well. Cab light, we don't need that on. Let's get that off. There we go. Set that to forward. But yeah, this route is only on the old Train Sim World. Hello Devon, how are you? Lovely. But yeah, what is everyone up to today on this Saturday? Alright, I'm gonna wait. Lovely. Yeah, you can notice quite a big difference in terms of the outside. Obviously, as opposed to the Boston Sprinter TSW2 one. Obviously, less effects to it. Yeah, the new one looks much better. Right. Get ready to shut the doors. But obviously, with this game, it actually does run on a slightly older Unreal Engine. I can't remember what this one is, 4.20. And the new one's like 4.26 or 27. So this one's actually, yeah, doesn't look as good as TSW2. I've only got 13p points. I don't, yeah, it seems to be quiet, but thanks all for coming in. Obviously, I know we've just started. Hello, Lewis. How are you? Lovely. You've got Reza Dresden. Awesome. Good to hear, Mela. I'm good. Right, let's get the door shut now. Let's not stick around. Doors shut. Yeah, much more detail on the newer one. It has much more detail. Let's get the brakes off, and it's a New York pen in 16 miles. Let's go. Yeah, but you'll notice a big difference with the sounds, as opposed to Boston Sprinter. I mean, on this one it's fairly basic, and it's just this sound you hear now. Pretty much that's the acceleration. On the new one you get that, and you just get sort of the other bit, and then yeah, it just sounds much better. Obviously the horn is still the same, but I mean the horn's a horn, isn't it? So cool. Goes up to 100 miles an hour in a second. Yeah, this obviously this is the old game, so it doesn't look as good as the new one. So you will notice it does look slightly worse than TSW2. But yeah, this is obviously older. So you can see it's a little bit blurred, a little bit. And can we try and get up to 15 likes? That would be awesome. And let's go full whack. It's not long, we're up to 100 for. But yeah, this route obviously runs between New Rochelle all the way down to, it's weird seeing the green and the green colour scheme, down to Newark Liberty International Airport. So yeah, we're going all the way down into central New York and then back out. There's another service. And yeah, we'll probably be on Bus Sim 21 later, probably on the PC version, as it's going to probably just be single player. So I prefer it on there. There you go, almost 80. See, when you get onto this section of the route, you're like, okay, this is a pretty fast route. Once we get past the 100, it's 55, 60 most of the way. You're slowly getting used to play Bus Sim 21 with a controller on Xbox. Awesome. Yeah, 14 people, and where is everyone? Obviously, thanks to everyone who is in. Got a 45 coming up. Let's try and whack that up a little bit more. Cool. But I didn't actually realise, but this part of the route here is actually, well, New Rochelle is almost, we're not in the middle of New York, but it's quite, you know, built up, this area. Because, you know, when you look here, it sort of looks so sort of out in the middle of nowhere. But no, we're actually, yeah, fairly close to the middle of New York. I mean, New York's such a big city. Well, it does, I suppose maybe it's, yeah, well, let's see the bits over there. Watch out for the cow on the track up ahead. God, Tim. How you doing, Tim? Your favourite engine is the GP30H3. Awesome. Hello, Brian. That's all good, mate. That's all good. Let's bring that down. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Okay, this bit's fairly built up. But yeah, New Rochelle is, you know, when you look at a map, it is fairly close to the centre of New York. I suppose, yeah, because it's just such a big city. Blimey, Daniel. Number 3. Of course we go. Let's get that back on. Up to 70 again in a second, although not for long. I wanted to zoom in then, but I couldn't because we're on the old one. USA, there it is. Hello, Rob. How are you? Yeah, a lot less effects on this older one. Does feel weird driving this one though. Obviously, after driving the Boston Sprinter one. Cool. Let's get back in. Yeah, New York pen next. I am good. The trophies for the BML are out. Oh, I see. Robert set you a challenge. Ooh. Oh yeah, so you'll be on isolating number 6 by now. Yeah, now you've said that, Rob. Yeah, you'll probably be on number 10 by tonight. Yeah, good to see you, Rob. Get that up. Yeah, possibly Bus Sim 21 as well tonight. So, well, I say possibly, it probably will be, as I don't really just want to do one stream, because that wouldn't be too good. If you hit the cow, they will let you keep some for your family. The cops have been trying to squirrel the best beast for a month now, maybe in the tunnels leading into Penn. Hello, Noah, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Let's get that up. Cool. But yeah, what section of the Northeast Corridor does everyone prefer? Do you prefer this older section, the New York section, or Boston Providence? Personally, I'd say I probably prefer the obviously newer one, as it's top speed, full, you know, highest speed railroad in the US. This one's still great to come back to though. Lovely, 9.7 miles. So you sort of whiz down that first 6 miles and it starts to go fairly slow. I mean, it's still got 20 minutes to get there, so. Let's get another flyby shot. We do have a 60 coming up. Let's whiz ahead. See, I wonder if you can still enter the screenshot competitions with this route. I'm guessing you probably can't. Let's go a little bit further along. I don't know, Amela. Do you know, can you still enter, oh hello, can you still enter the screenshot competitions on this route? I mean, it's still TSW, It's just one of the slightly older routes. Right, let's try again. Let's head over it and then watch the train go past. Got to get a bit of vegetation in it. There we go. Lovely. Let's get back in. Got a 55 coming up soon. Wouldn't be surprised, Rob. Good to know. Just wondering if anyone else experiences an occasional game crash in the MBTA F40. I haven't had anything yet. No, nothing yet from. Well, nothing. No crashes from me. Dunno. But yeah, when I look at this area, I always think, oh, this is still quite far out. I mean, it's still 8 miles to go to New York Penn. But yeah, this is very close to sort of, you know, the centre of New York. Well, I mean, probably not that close, but it's in the city. You have Boston Sprinter, awesome, and good to hear. Will, you're finally through COVID, awesome, mate. How you doing? You're off running in Mansfield, awesome. Upon Government of Ontario Transit of Go Transit's creation in '67, it was decided for motive power to convert already successful freight engines into passenger specifications. Oh. Yeah, it's not too far to the Hellgate Bridge now. Well, not too far. Got a 40 coming up. That's where the bridge is. Lovely. I can't remember what this yard's called. I think this is East Point Yard or something. Then you've got the is it the Harlem bit? Pretty sure it says Harlem Yard or something down here. Something like that. Good to hear, Will. Hello, Kobe. Yeah, Mella, have you been around this area before then? Maybe even Rob. Maybe you've even seen this yard. Oh, I see Devon. Fair enough, Mella. Oh, we do remember. Always remember. It's important. Hello, Pivers. How are you, mate? Yeah, I think this is East Point Yard, and it's the Harlem Trash Yard somewhere. Fair enough, Will. Yeah, I do need to get on an American freight route at some point. It's been quite a while since we've done, say, Clinchfield and Sandpatch Grade. But I'll get back on them at some point. Bring that down. Cool. But yeah, going up onto the Hell's Gate Bridge now. Well, I don't think this specifically is this bit here, but go up and round. Then get a notification. I think that might have been the same for a few people then. I suppose as we've done a fair few videos today, it just hasn't bothered with this one. Cool. But yeah, we'll go to Newark Liberty and then we'll be done. Have you got Cane Creek? Yes, I have got Cane Creek. Well, shit, it wasn't that long ago we did Cane Creek. You reminded me. We did that back in... Not back in, but a week, 2 ago. I know it wasn't too long ago we did Cane Creek. I see this yard all the time, Oak Point Yard in the Bronx. Ah. Yeah, that was the other borough, because I remember in today's video, I remember I recorded it about a week ago, I was trying to think of all the boroughs in New York. Obviously, I've probably already forgotten. Brooklyn, Manhattan, Long Island, Queens, and then the other one's the Bronx, isn't it? You found the Hicksville station in Flight Sim earlier today. Awesome, Rob. One engine Go used was the GP40 TC. They were by General Motors Diesel in London, Ontario. Ah. Tomorrow, if it stays as Bussim 21 is a member, yes, the member stream is tomorrow. And at the moment, Bussim 21 is winning. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Fair enough, Russian Doke. But then what are those Xbox games you have that may be quite good? Pop that up a little bit. Here's Hell's Gate Bridge. Lovely. Up and on we go. But yeah, it always does seem to be fairly quiet on a weekend. Your favourite operator is New Jersey Transit, my second being MBTA. Awesome. Your PS5 Planet Coaster keeps crashing after 5 minutes. Could be a bug, I suppose. Oh, Staten Island, yeah. I'll say Long Island isn't one then. Or is Staten Island Long Island? No, that's not, is it? But yeah, Hell's Gate Bridge. A pretty remarkable bit of architecture on the route. Architecture. Planet Crasher. Cool. But yeah, when we do play Bus Sim 21 tonight, we'll be on the PC version. That's just much better than the console version at the moment until the next gen version comes out. Fair enough, Russian Doge. Best version of FS22. Is its own thing, ah. So what's Long Island count as then? Because the Long Island Railroad has like the stars on it, and then so yeah, is that just a whole separate place? Back down we go. Cool. The ferry to Staten Island is actually free. Oh, that's good then. Was that, I suppose, government funded? I suppose as it's a part of the city, which you could only get to by boat. Cool, that goes down to the, you can see that bit of track going off to the left, straight ahead. When we go to the right, that goes to the left. That goes down to one of the, I guess Oak Point Yard? Oak Point, I think. That's where that goes. But yeah, making our way downtown. Someone got jailed for trying to charge a tourist $200 for the Staten Island ferry. Blimey. What's wrong on the wheels? That's motion blur. But I just keep it on. It doesn't really affect me. Oh, that's so yeah, if I do Control F2, there we go. You can see them fine. But I just prefer having it on. Just used to it like that. I'll see. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be awesome. So yeah, fairly quiet, but it's a weekend. And it always does seem to be quiet on the weekends, which baffles me, but that's the way it is. And Hot Dog said I got fired for charging $30 for a hot dog to a tourist. Why buy it? That's the thing. If someone says $30 for a hot dog, why would you buy it? Unless the sense like the best hot dog in the world. When I went to Staten Island, we walked 100 metres down the street and went back. Brilliant, Russian Dog. Good, Davidoff, good. Alright, well. This is the older ACS 64. So yeah, obviously not as good as the Boston Sprinter one. But yeah, once we get to New York Penn, we have about a... How long of a wait? A 5-minute wait there? It's a bit of a layover. Ice. Oh, there he goes, Daniel. What is it? What ice lolly? What flavour? Is it one of those round trees fruit ones? Is it a Magnum? What is it? No, throw it out of their face. Cool, let's get a flower. I think we're coming up to Sunnyside Yard. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead. Orange, I see, Daniel. Let's get back in. On the left screen, you can measure the distance you've travelled. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know if you can in this one, as this is the older one. Maybe on the Boston Sprinter one. I can't remember if they did it for this one. Before it actually does pop us back into the train. I'm flying over. Have they modelled... I don't know when this one's set. Have they modelled the One World Trade Center in this one? As I said, they have it in Long Island, but obviously that is a much newer route. Let's have a look. Yeah, we are going the right way, aren't we? Here's Hunters Point Avenue. I've organised a VIP to get onto your train. Awesome. No, it's not modelled in this one. As I've said, well, it's not Long Island Railroad, it's just the North East Corridor. There we go. Hello, Sam. But obviously, if you play on the Long Island Railroad version, you can go past Hunters Point Avenue and into Long Island City, which is about here, and a bit closer about there. And then you can look off the New York skyline. Oh, I see, Devon. 77 miles an hour, so not slow, but they're not quick then. Hello, Sam. What am I playing tomorrow? Well, we need, well, see, TSW, but we do need to do another game out of the usual, so I might do some tourist bus simulator. Perhaps. Yeah, maybe some tourist bus. Well, no, so we've got the members stream, so that depends if I go out tomorrow as well, I'm not too sure. So it could just be TSW and then the members stream, which will be on Bus Sim 21 by the looks of things at the moment. So I'm not really too sure, Sam. I mean, obviously TSW is obviously going to be a stream, but then if I have time, I'll do some tourist bus as well, maybe. Or D-Rail Valley, whatever we haven't done in a while. .8. We are getting there. That's a good question. One for a New Yorker, a Meadow or Rob. Is there, obviously this line, the New York Penn one, obviously goes under both rivers, and then you've got the station in the middle. Is there like a line which goes on a bridge across, and then the station, then on another bridge across the other river? If you sort of get what I mean. I think it's the Hudson River and the East River. Is there a line that goes across them both instead of under them both? So I think there's a subway under the Brooklyn Bridge, isn't there? Or one of the bridges, there's a subway underneath or on top. Coming out to 15 soon. That'd be cool, Will. That'd be cool. And obviously, do be sure to check out my Cornish Mainline live stream, which we did yesterday. Gives you a slight insight into what the West Cornwall local route will be, obviously, when that releases at some point to TSW2. Mela don't better be, I say. Amela. We need you. Oh, awesome, Noah. How long does it take then? By an AEM7 in 2015. That's the older one, isn't it? I think that's the older one, isn't it? I think this came in about that time, didn't it? Let's see. AEM7 train. Yeah, I think that's the older one, isn't it, that one? Yeah, that's a really old one. Wow. Does that still run, the AEM 67? There's not a Premier, this one, Mr. Quicko. Not a Premier, mate. Awesome Fortnite champion. Cool, and out we go. Speed comes down. Is there a subway line in the middle? Just a railroad in there, which goes over both the Hudson River and the East River. Because obviously this one goes under both of them. But is there one that goes over both? Placed by the ACS 64. Ah. The route of 6,000, 6 million. Yeah, a lot of viaducts on there. Four hours each way from New York, 8 hours to do the whole thing. Blimey. Takes a while. And some services continue south, don't they, past Washington? So I think it's Roanoke. Should really get the bell on. I sure did, Mr. Quicko. Much appreciated, mate. We'll get on that fairly shortly. Sometime next week, we'll get onto that. West Palm Beach. I mean, is there actually because I swear the Florida West Palm Beach Miami route, that would have Brightline, wouldn't it? Well, it's probably a mod maybe for Brightline. Right, let's get the doors open. Yeah, much appreciated, Mr. Quicko, mate. Cool. Oh, I see Devon. Yeah, crew changes in New York, so we do have to wait here a tad longer. No one's got as far as Miami, blimey. I'm guessing that's one of the sleeper ones. So that will take a long time. I mean, what is the railroads like south of Washington DC? Is it sort of, well, I'm guessing it's diesel, but does it sort of follow the coast, or is it a bit of a windy inland back out? What is the tracks like south of Washington DC down to, yeah, sort of the Florida East coastline? Is it just sort of just follows the coast, or does it go all over the place? Is this station on Long Island Railroad? It sure is. Oh, see now. Cool. Do you like donuts? I love donuts, but it really depends which ones you're on about. Custard would be my favourite. That's brilliant. So you can go in the back as well here. Go for a wander. So you can go in here as well. That's a good Osman, mate. But yeah, we do have a bit of a wait here as we wait for the crew to change. There is the J, M and Z train go over the Williamsburg Bridge, and D and Q trains also go over the river, but also over the Manhattan Bridge. Oh, I see. So it's not like one single line which just goes over both. Sort of a bit of both. Well, it's a mix. Oh, I see, Devon. You just saw Dunkin' Donuts, lovely. There's the bar car, probably the favourite. I mean, it's just so welcoming, this, you know, when you walk in here, the big leather seats. I mean, I think it's supposed to sort of replicate an American diner, isn't it? Sit here and, you know, it's brilliant. I could definitely eat and have a drink in here. Anyway, let's get back to the front. Take it nice and steady. Northeast Regional. But yeah, what did everyone think? So we've done 3 parts of the Northeast Corridor today. Obviously doing the Boston Sprinter one, But what did everyone think of the Washington to Baltimore section? Was that good? I mean, it was 40 odd miles. It was brilliant. Especially in the SL. Oh, someone mentioned donuts. Yeah, what did everyone think of the southerly section of it? Fair enough, Mr. Quicko. Not too long. We're waiting here. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, passenger lights are on. New York, Chicago, Grand Canyon, LA, San Francisco, Denver, Chicago, New York. Most that had a maximum of 79, blimey. A few 90 and 110 sections, but not much. Lovely, Osman. Lovely, mate. Come on, let's get going. I suppose when they come out. There's multiple bridges. The most nicest one to go through is the Manhattan Bridge. As you can see, the water light reflecting in the train on sunny days. Awesome. You got the season ticket yesterday. I'm really enjoying the Navico Dresden. It's awesomer, isn't it, Duckington, mate? How you doing? Can we try and get up to 20 likes? Love that pinch point. Love it. Is it telling you it's a pinch point? Because if you put your hand in, it'll sort of pinch it. Or is that sort of where you... I don't know, unlock the door through there? No, it's a handle. Don't know. Cool. Let's get back in. Awesome, Will. My full Northeast Corridor trip was the fastest at 125, but they said I can go at 150. Ah. Hello, Yoshi. How are you? And almost ready to go. And it's Newark next. Newark Penn. Fair enough, Oddsman. And there we go. Let's get the door shut. Oh, Secaucus Junction. Okay, we'll stop in there as a little bonus. Quite a lot of the trains don't stop there. Let's go. I'm guessing you wouldn't do your horn down here as you deafen everybody at the station. Off we go. Hello, Laser Jet, how are you? Fair enough, Russian Dog. Yeah, I think that's sort of the most famous one, that one, the Brooklyn one. Whoa, turn the bell off. You hold the bars to climb up. Oh. Awesome, Will. And maybe 160 the new Avelia Liberty. Awesome. I just realised someone had access to my account without me knowing. Not on this channel, Duckington. Yeah, you've never given hate here, so well, I suppose luckily it didn't come on here. Cuts the beef patties in half. Four miles, and we've got about 5 minutes to get there. Should be able to get there on time. There's another service that would be going towards Boston, I think. Yeah, we're going to Washington. Well, we're not going all the way to Washington, but the AI will take it there. Bring that down. Tad more. Oh, I see, Osman. Fair enough. Right, I should be able to speed up in a second. Let's go. But yeah, we'll be doing some Bus Sim 21. I'll be playing on the PC version. And that will be about 7ish. So, once this is done, about sort of an hour. Oh, see, Devon. And all the residents of the communities near the railroad's Willow Brook Yard. Sure it would. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. Lovely. But yeah, going out this long tunnel which takes us under... What one would this be? This would be the East River, wouldn't it? This tunnel, the East River tunnel? No, this wouldn't be. This would be the Hudson River tunnel. For some reason I thought we were going this way. So yeah, I think this is the Hudson River we're going under here. Hello Tyler, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, so we've got the East River tunnel, then the Hudson River tunnel. I don't know if it counts as all one, I don't know. .6 miles. Still got 3 minutes. Should be all good. Hudson, I see. That's the weird seeing the sort of, because obviously on the new one you've got the sort of orange colour scheme to the map and the schedule and all that, but from this one it's got the green ones. It's weird seeing it because it went from green, blue, and then obviously to orange now. Smile. Hello. Oh, that's not too bad then, Devon. Goes up to 92. Hudson, yeah. At some points the pantograph goes so high that I don't think some British trains will be able to reach it. Ah. Let's get that up. But yeah, what's everyone been up to obviously on this Saturday? Anything interesting? Or just been chilling out? Yeah, not far to Caucus. What's a Caucus, however you pronounce it. Lovely. There we go, let's get back in. But yeah, obviously if you do want to get this route, it is on the old TSW. So you have to purchase that, which is probably £25. So same as a route DLC, but obviously you'll be getting this as well. You've been in homework and TSW, fair enough. Also, you may notice on the stream, obviously this route, the graphics of the game, the graphics aren't as good. Obviously this is the old Unreal Engine. I think this is 4.20, and we're on 4.26 now for TSW. So it's quite a difference. Fair enough, Rob. Fair enough. Here we are. Yes, it's a Caucus Junction, which is sort of in between Newark and New York. That one's the cab car that I just saw. Here we are, it's the Caucus Junction. Coming in now. You have your PC over 2 months? Not just yet. Soon. A couple of days. Yeah, it's been a while already. It's gone quick. Oh, a little bit more forward. You're joking. It's very, you have to be right on the dot on this one. That'll do. Doors. Oh, I see now. Pouring with rain, so nothing at all. Had a swim in the pool in the evening once the rain stopped. Bear with Lex. Whereabouts are you based then, Noah? I mean, if you've got a pool, I'm guessing somewhere warm, like Florida or just somewhere, yeah, warm. So Caucasus, track 3. So I think there's also tracks underneath, which I believe is the New Jersey Transit tracks. Let's go and have a look. Quite a cool station. But yeah, here's the other tracks here. But yeah, I think there's a New Jersey Transit here. So maybe in future we'd see that station again. As time went on into 1975, Go has the HEP system rebuilt and extended into the rear end of the frame. Oh, awesome. Was it like having a PC? Good, because you can literally play every single game there is without just having the console restriction. Let's watch it leaving the station. I see Devon. Off we go. Yeah, Newark Penn next, and then Newark Liberty. Oh, I see Noah. Yeah, so where you mentioned the US and your trip round it, I thought you were living in the US. But from Penang, Malaysia, awesome, mate. It's actually fairly late there then. What's that, 2, 3 in the morning? When is double deckers coming to the bus? Soon, I guess. Well, I don't know when, but I'm guessing soonish. Awesome, Devon. You can really see how much routes have improved from the minor detail in this and the amazing detail in Boston Sprinter. Yes. Oh, this is one of the. Well, this is the oldest US. No. This is not the oldest US route in the game. That's Sandpatch Grade. But see, that had a complete remastered version of it, pretty much. But this is the oldest US passenger route in the game. Do you think the BML will have improved daylighting? Yeah, BML's going to be summer. They've already confirmed that. But the improved night lighting, I'd imagine so. I mean, if Riesa Dresden has it, then I would imagine the Bright Mainline has it. And maybe then implement it then onto Boston Sprinter maybe, but I don't know. Oh, I'll see now. We should have to wait and see. Get a little bit of a 90 section, or that's a little bit pointless. No clue, Davidoff. It'll be out when it's out. Lovely. Three miles. Just after midnight here, so we'll probably head off to bed after the stream for half an hour. We've probably got about 10 minutes left, mate. So that plane will be landing at Newark Liberty. Which I suppose, obviously for the Brighton Main Line, obviously at Gatwick Airport, the planes literally go straight across, really low across the tracks. And it's fairly low here as well, so I suppose obviously it might be slightly lower for the BML. Well, I mean, it probably would be. Yeah, it's there's not a lot on the old HUD, is there? Hello, Mr. Talkalot. No worries, mate. I don't know if it's actually getting low at the plane. I think it is. Does look like it's getting lower, I suppose, coming into land. But we're getting there. Down to 45, so yeah, coming into Newark. Which is Newark in New Jersey? I'll have a look. Newark. So we are south now, aren't we? So Newark, let's have a look. No, not Newark on Trent. Newark, US. Yes, it is in New Jersey. City in New Jersey. Yeah, good, Mr. Talkalot. Let's bring that down. There we go. Cool. I'm looking at places. Lovely. Hello, Hippo, how are you? Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Already a month since it's come out. It's good, it's shot past. Yeah, no worries, Amela. Evening, Harrow, how are you? I was just thinking, obviously not everyone's going to be feeling great today, so put a few more videos on. There we go. We've got 25 people in, so thanks all for coming in. As the locos were rolled into service that year, the GP40TCs were sold off to Amtrak under the ownership. They were renumbered 192 to 199. Where's the McDonald's on GWE? That was near Southall, I believe. Here we are, bringing that down. Well said, Rob. She lives in Jersey City. City. What am I on about? Yeah, and I believe if you stop on the marker, you actually do overhang the platform. So I'm going to go slightly ahead, and we should be all good. Yeah, that should be good. Unlock the doors. Yeah, if you stop on the marker, you literally want the last doors hanging off the edge. On Hoboken. Now I'm looking at what Hoboken is. New Jersey. In Hudson County. I must go to the US one day. It looks brilliant. The big UK, pretty much. Quite a cool station, Newark Penn. They've got the other platforms in, and I believe the ones above, which I think the ones above, I think someone mentioned before, the path stations. Well, the path platforms. Right, let's go. Food service car. Let's get going. New York Liberty International Airport. 10:11 we're due in. So yeah, it's just sort of the sprint now along to New York Liberty. Yeah, it's a nice route, this one. So I do recommend coming back to it. Obviously, even though it doesn't look as good as the newer routes, it's still a lovely route to do. One of sort of the key routes, key US routes. Obviously, the New York section of the Northeast Corridor, which is sort of one of the most important bits. So yeah, I do recommend coming back and trying this one out. Bloody hell, Mello, what have you done to the tracks? You spilt, I don't know, beef juice all over it. We had that awful train crash in 2016. Scary thing was I was planning to go rail fanning at the station. It crashed out until I started raining. Oh, blimey. Pop that up. In Hoboken, a Comet V NJT train overran at the buffers and crashed. Blimey, Noah. Was it a bad, or was it sort of just a low speed accident where it sort of went in and then moved the buffer? But yeah. I had to think of something was to talk a lot, which was sort of just that colour. I'm pretty sure sort of when you cook, you know, meat, sort of the grease and fat sort of comes out, doesn't it? So I thought, yeah, probably that. Hello, First Officer Arthur, how are you? Let's bring the speed down. Evening, Pete. I saw the score, mate. But yeah, how was it anyway? At the football game. Got 40 coming up. And yeah, not too far to the airport now. I thought it was grass at first. Ah, CP. Still early days though. Almost there, and then we'll then be done. But yeah, we'll be on bus sim 21 next, which will be in about an hour from now. Oh, I see Noah. Yeah, not good to hear. You like my jokes? I can't remember. What did I say? Oh yeah, about the beef, Amanda's beef juice. Right here we are coming into New York Liberty. Ah, see, Pete. Sure you bounce back. In fact, actually, we're gonna have a little run around the station. It's a really nice station, Newark Liberty, like a proper modern station. So I don't know if this was recently rebuilt or just built new. I don't know. It's a nice station. Yeah, lovely station. Air train to terminals. What's an air train? I'm guessing it's just like one of those little shuttle, like the Gatwick shuttle. I'm guessing the air train is. Ticketing and check-in. New York, Trenton, Philadelphia. What else we got? Any collectibles as well? But yeah, there's the route there. Oh, no, it's Fresh Pond Yard, and Oak Point Yard's that one there. Okay, so I did get it wrong a little bit. What's this one? New York and Newark. We can go in here. It's a lovely station, this. Very nice. Ah, see now, what are their boards like? Probably actually one of my favourite US stations, this one, in the game. It's just, I don't know, really clean and just modern and, yeah, just, I don't know, it's just a really nice station. It is just a monorail to the terminal. Just race an MBTA train into Back Bay. Oh, I'm Russian Dog, lovely. But yeah, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World. I was about to say 2 live stream then. hopefully everyone did enjoy that. In fact, let's watch the train go out. Is it going, or is it going to sit there? Should go in a second. Some sort of train, plane thing there. Yeah, it's a really nice station. Like it. Cool. You got the signal box down here as well. Air train to terminals. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite US stations in the game. It's nice. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. So you can see the ACS64 merch on there. Do go and check it out. Obviously, 10% off until 20% off until September the 22nd using the promo code SUMMER20. I did actually put a post up about it, so you'll see what. Well, it's just SUMMER20 in capitals, no spaces. But yeah, that was the older Northeast Corridor. But thanks all for coming in, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye guys, take care. Actually, let's quickly flip that back over. The train's leaving. There, let's watch that going out. There we go. Off it goes. There we go. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. See you next time.